Punter Jordan Sapp looks ready for that opening kick. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. On the return, here's Rico Dowdle. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Come on. Hit. 60 Bison. Ready.
From the 34. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with Sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Sanders now on 3rd down. His first throw is an interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
First down 10 at the 40-yard line.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40. First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. His first throw is an interception. Greg Newsome has it. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
19 Tiger.
Complete to start this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Ready. Rambo 80. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He lofts it deep left. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they'll decline this and take the results. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 31. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
180. It's up.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They motion a receiver left. Jackson now on 3rd. And once again, they can't connect.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, check, Panthers. Hot, 70. Ready.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. A little of a screen pass for Judkins. Not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Tackled there by Mike Green.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Cowboy 80. Get up. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Oh, what a stiff arm. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's a short gain of 1. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey, officer, what?
Here's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Lamar throwing again. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. That'll be the end of 1 in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Working inside the red zone. That's incomplete left side.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll run here with Henry. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Hey, range? Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
Hey, middle. Ready, shot. Ready, shot. Go ahead. Ready, shot.
From the gun, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. Henry. And this defense is going to win this wrap. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, 4th and goal inside the 1. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal. Running for it. Here's Henry. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down near the end zone.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground, and power it across. But there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Hot 70, hot 70.
Sending him on the dive. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Okay, ready?
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
From the pistol, here's Junkins. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
From his own end zone on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this to up around about the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Another game to Judkins. And nearly a first down there. He's stuck to the 24.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up.
Viking 18. Ready, go. Ready.
Another one for Junkins. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. But come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Ready. Ha, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
They're going down on the run. He's out in the clear. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar Knight, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Throw left side, finds Fannin. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Timberwolf.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Craft all 80.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow their lead just before halftime. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. To run this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns double their lead to 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
It's out. It's out. It's out.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Trying again, following the sack. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field, incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets this forward to the 19. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Ready.
From the 19. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
The throw is caught. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get 4 points to end the lopsided first half. David Njoku, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
This one is up and good. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. One last play before the break.
Hey. Report.
They motion the tight end over. Back to throw it. Caught by Flowers. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. If you don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Lamar back to throw. The left side caught by Andrews. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They motion the slot man right. 1st down, here's Lamar. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Middle.
Jackson's gonna throw again. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And this is gonna get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. And again, it's Jackson. Right back to Flowers they go. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it! And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel it. The whole sideline gets deflated. But I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams. And you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Coconut.
From the gun, Judkins. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go. Check. 18 Cardinal. 18.
It's Judkins on the counter. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
A gain of a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Sanders now on third down. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Has it at the 37. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up first and 10. Now Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Lamar off to play fake. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So they're left facing third and long.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Jackson to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth.
Hey. You change it. Report.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Lamar throwing again. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
No, we changed it.
First down, Ravens.
Out of the gun, Henry. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
He's got it in the red zone.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Another try following the sack. Hits his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
With these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it or, in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Luke knocks it through, and doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
Stout all set to send this one away. Dowdle now to return it. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready? Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Let go.
Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Only went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
Toss play here. Judkins. And some nice running there. Gets him 8. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cougar 19.
Give, here's Judkins. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Collects this at the 32. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. First and 10, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 39. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's back. Derrick Henry was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down throw for Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Jackson yet again. That's incomplete on 2nd down. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. They'll run for this. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up for the 1st and goal.
So many offenses will script Kate the first 15 plays of a game, but but it's often getting to the lesser used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
Break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Trying to run with Henry. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line, still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
It's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a 1-score game in the 4th. Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
19, 18. Hey. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Judkins out the middle. And he'll stay upright through this lane, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Handoff now to Judkins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And this defense wants the extra stoppage before the 2-minute warning as they take a timeout, 2:05 on the clock. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Ready, ready. Panther 60, Panther 60.
He'll throw it. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns leading by 6. The Browns are lined up to punt. It'll be Corey Bojorquez doing the honors.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
BC run.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So 2nd down coming up.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Ready. Come on. Hey.
They've got a man in motion. He'll look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down by 6, no choice but to go for this.
Alpha, sit hard. Sit hard. Hey, middle. Hey, Ozzy, sit hard. Middle.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
1st down, Ravens.
RPO here. Quick throw grabbed by Flowers. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Setting up to pass. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Still with a chance after that INT was dropped. A big 3rd down here. Now to throw. Gets another one into the hands of Flowers. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Baltimore.
Here he is to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. And again, it's Jackson. And cut me in, folks. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Browns bump the lead up to 13 points.
Ravens 15.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson trying to get after the pick. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Lamar now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. The outcome's decided here, but we'll get a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. All right, 1 more snap to play here. Here he goes, 1 final shot. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Browns come away with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.